now, the presentation of the award ceremony. Make some noise for the NBA champions, your Oklahoma City Thunder! The head coach is Mark Daigneault.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that matchup with the Kings, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Durant is out there at Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Smith, and it's Şengün in at the power forward position. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And a wide open look for SGA. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Now here's Durant. Off target from the baseline.
Oh, he'd like to have that one. Back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Now, here's Şengün. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now, here's SGA. 6 to shoot. Fires from 18. Good as the jump shot falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go. Durant against Dort. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Now, here's Dort. His last outing, he had 8 points. SGA on the wing. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Hartenstein with a screen on Şengün. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. And the shot goes in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
They get a hand on it. Down low, here's Thompson. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein, and Wallace subbed in for Williams. And a switch here also for Houston. Finney-Smith's checked in. Now, here's SGA. Coming off a 12-point game his last outing.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
Thompson passes to Smith. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Houston, Clint Capella comes in for Jabari Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Durant. Clock at 4. Pulls it from 20. Joe can't get it to go. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Atlanta. Back to Thompson. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Wallace. Still yet to score. Caruso looking for an opening. Stolen away. To the middle. Here's Capella. Here's Eason. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, Joe. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Now here's Wiggins. Finney-Smith defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for your
Free throw good. Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Holiday's checked in. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Shepard. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Capella with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Shepard. They get it again. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you, Kevin.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Okogie. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Sengun. Sengun with a screen on Wallace. Okogie, the pass to Shepard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And it's in there. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Thunder, Carlson's checked in. NSGA subbed in for Wiggins. The Rockets also changing it up. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. Here's Shepard. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Sengun with the screen for Durant. Pass to Shepard. The Rockets with another miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Williams against Eason. Williams kicks to Caruso. Wallace with the screen on Durant. Caruso, no good. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. KD against Caruso. 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. The Thunder with the lead. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Carlson. Great defense that time from Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Thompson. Şengün trying to free himself up. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Shepherd.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Shepherd with the ball. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Durant. Adams sets the pick for Durant. Clock at 6. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
The 15-footer. Durant finishing it off in transition. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now, here's SGA. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Holmgren with a screen on Adams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Smith the pass to KD. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Adams. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league, Steven Adams, challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Adams drawing the double team. Thompson from long range. Outside for Durant. There's the 3. Tries yet again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Hartenstein.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Houston on top. They lead by 4. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Taking the center court and get ready for the fan at court shot. Cruz, please. They're thinking about this shot.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
Showing they know how to play, team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there, showing they know how to play, chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh, what you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Amen Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Thunder trailing by 4. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Thompson dishes to Durant. 5 on the clock. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit. Rockets leading by 4. Doris, what do you think is the key for the development of such an impressive young player like Chet Holmgren?
Hey, Kevin, to me, really, it's simple. It's health. This is a young man for whom basketball is hugely important. He's one of the most impactful two-way players in the game. It's really come down to whether or not he can stay on the floor, but he is so passionate about basketball. Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Yeah, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Thompson passes to Adams. And here is Durant. Shoots over Dort. KD's shot is good. KD's got 4 points in the quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander driving. That one good for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Kevin.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And so, the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work, so the other guys can look pretty.
DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Houston in the lead. Outside, KD. Back to Thompson. To the paint. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Thompson. Adams has got 5 now.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Dort wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rockets leading by 3. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second bucket of the night.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Şengün finds Thompson. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. From the top of the key. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Kicks it out to Holmgren. SGA feeling it out a bit for the tie. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson, a screen on Dort. Durant up top, defended by Dort. KD against Dort. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Thunder trailing by 3. He takes it in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kevin Durant with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jabari Smith picks one up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso is checked in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Tipped away. Here's Capella. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Rockets lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Davison in at the 1 spot. They double-team Şengün. Shepard. And it's off from 3-point range.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Wallace dishes to Williams. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. No good. That would have tied it. Houston leading by 3. Easton passes to Finney-Smith to the inside. Here's Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. Davison can't hit.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Pass to Williams. Wallace looking for an opening. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. And it's all evened up. Wallace has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Thunder making a change here. SGA's checked in. KD's checked in for Houston. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, here's Durant. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams for three. The Rockets pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Out to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Williams with the block.
That's just tremendous defensive intensity from J-Dub. That is a nice block.
Now here's Durant. And here is Şengün. He can't get that one. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Now Durant. From outside, buries the deep ball.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. The Rockets also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. It's Thompson in for Shepard. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Williams with the drive. Layup, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Durant fires. There's the triple from Durant.
We call that target practice, gentlemen. Kevin Durant, one of the great scorers in history.
Thunder trailing by 8. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander puts down the fadeaway jam.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Outside, Smith. Here's Durant. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Dort. Now Williams lets loose a three. A three-pointer. Good.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Outside, Smith. And here is Şengün. Here's Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Using his length inside. Durant.
Kevin Durant loves late game chances. Boy, he's been in the spot many times, and he shows you how it's done.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Good.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant. It drops.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Now, here's SGA. And Thompson sends it back, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Houston, Kevin Durant at the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
But just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seven-point differential. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's off target. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. They was loud as soon as we stepped on the floor. So, you know, we just trying to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.